Hey guys, Charmander here. Today I bring to you the best Black Diablos Bow build, the Season 5 meta. So this video analyzes the best build for the Black Diablos Bow. Some of y'all have been asking this forever, and to this day it is still the most powerful raw weapon in the game without any fancy dismount / contingents behind it. I'm talking about like things like critical ferocity and all that other nonsense. And Season 5 actually introduced a new possible best build, so we're going to explore that in this video, of course with all the data, and why you should use it. Alright, first we're going to start off with the Black Diablos Bow damage comparison. So, if you don't know, Black Diablos Bow is actually the #1 most weapon used by 10-5 players, and for good reason. Here we compare the Black Diablos Bow versus other monster types. If you look at the data, Black Diablos clearly beats out every other of the top raw meta. Tigrex, even with critical ferocity 2 as a handicap, still gets beat by Black Diablos Bow. So, yeah, that's how good it is. And you add in the weapon compensation with the damage 4 shot type at charge 3, which is 2 blinks. You get shots off faster, you get defense and movement to stay away from the monster, and it's extremely consistent. In fact, it's so strong, it's only a little weaker than the strongest elemental weapons versus their strong partner. For example, if you look at Great Dragus right here, Great Dragus is weak to fire. If you just take it plainly without critical element, Black Diablos is still only 6% less, or a little, if you want to go technically into it, like a little above 6 for damage. And that's considering it's a weapon that it is weak to for Great Dragus. So yeah, it can keep on par with those type of weapons, and that's just how good it is. So if that didn't convince you to build this, you should probably think about it. And if you've been thinking about it, this brings us to the top Black Diablos Bow builds damage comparison. So you have to look at every single one just to see what's the best of the best, or it's factually the most consistent. And we're going to compare the top Black Diablos Bow builds as a Season 5, and as we see, the top build uses Burst 5 and Focus 5. It took a little bit of like number crunching in here. Well, actually it didn't take me too much because I know how to do it. But this is now possible for Burst 5 and Focus 5 thanks to the Glavnus Greaves giving Burst level 2. And Burst has been the meta standard for the Black Diablos Bow and pretty much most of Raw to begin with when it came out. Burst gives you that damage boost and it allows you to do some pretty ridiculous things as long as you can keep it active and consistent, which the Black Diablos Bow does easily. Without further ado, here is the build! You have Black Diablos Bow, of course, maxed out or as high as you can get it. This build maxed out Focus 5 and Burst 5, and not all pieces are required at grade 8, which is amazing. The Zinogre Helmet and the Rathian Vambraces are pretty standard for if you're trying to build up to Burst 5, and it shows you that they're still going to be useful later on. It also has some good bonus skills like Artful Dodger and Part Breaker, easier perfect dodge, able to part break monsters' parts easier, definitely a great bonus, along with, like I mentioned before, Burst is easy to activate with the Black Diablos Bow Pierce shot type, so you could literally activate Pierce in one volley, or activate Burst using Pierce in one volley, that's what I mean. Now for this build, you need the Zinogre Helmet at grade 6, the Nightshade Palumu Mail at grade 8, Rathian Vambraces at grade 6, Regen Coil at grade 8, and the Glavnus Greaves at grade 8. But the question is, after 6 seasons and like a year and a half later, is the Black Diablos Bow still worth building? Yes, 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 up 1,000 times, 69 times in fact, or 17 times if you count John Cena's championships, because he is now the greatest of all time. It is the GOAT, and per the 1-year anniversary, it was the most used weapon for HR 100 plus monsters, and it likely will still be the GOAT. It's so iconic, in fact, you probably saw it being used in Camelios raids. I saw it a lot if you didn't have Doomshaft, where I saw a lot of Doomshaft too, so it was really cool. But considering how powerful it is, we'll probably see it at the top of the 2nd-year anniversary as well. So look out for Gilebender / Sarah Coilbender to make its appearance in this chart for the 2nd year. Hopefully this helps you build towards the newest meta for the Black Diablos Bow. These armor parts will be meta for a while, so they can be used for other builds as well. If you do not have this one and you're still using the old one, that's perfectly fine. The damage difference is really small, but again, Glavnus Greaves and all the parts in this build that provide burst can be used again for other builds like the melee raw builds and for the foreseeable future when new builds come out. That's just how good burst is. Just like how you see over here where this great Gyros is being absolutely shredded by the Burst Black Diablos combination and just how easy it is to maintain. Yeah, I'm perfect dodging here and there, but still, it's just like, it's a 10-star great Gyros. Like, you can't get any better. You can't go wrong with that. and how easy it is to just maintain burst, roll around. That was a really crappy shot, but you know what? I'm actually messing around a little bit just because I still have plenty of time to take out this monster. That being said, please do me a huge favor. Like, subscribe, and comment for the YouTube algorithm. If you're still going after the Black Diablos bow, just wait for another event where it does come out. Black Diablos was featured for Outbreak, so hopefully I have a decent amount of materials for that, or in future events. Good luck your grinds. May those Wyvern Gym Shards, whatever Area 6 you're going, may they be plentiful, and I will see y'all on the next video.